All right, if you've ever managed social media, you know the drill, right? Endless tabs, jumping between different apps, all that constant copy pasting, it just feels like chaos. Well, today we're going to dive into a tool called Socian, and it was built to solve that exact frustration. So let me ask you, does that sound familiar? I mean, is your current social media workflow just this big, messy juggle? You've got your ideas in a project planner over here, your actual text in a doc over there, and then a completely separate tool to schedule and post everything. For so many people, that whole disconnected process is just a massive waste of time.
And look, this isn't just some made-up problem. Here's some real feedback from Maria Sierra over at GroupMe. She literally called her old process chaos. But once she switched to a unified tool, she said it was a brutal time saver that gave her total peace of mind. I mean, wow. That really tells you just how painful and frustrating that whole juggle can be.
Okay, so let's dig into that a little deeper. We're calling this the social media juggle. And trust me, it comes with some pretty big hidden costs. We're talking about your time, your money, and honestly, your sanity. So let's do a little side by side. On one hand, you have the old way, right? You're basically duct taping multiple tools together. That means extra subscription costs, you might need some tech-savvy person to set it up, and you're always kind of worried one of those connections is going to break. But then there's the Sociana way. Everything is neat and tidy, right inside the Asana environment that you're probably already using. The whole point is to get rid of all those extra steps and weak links in the chain. And that is where our solution comes in. So let's officially introduce Sociana. It's really this elegant tool designed from the ground up for Asana users who just want to get their workflow back under control. And at its heart, the idea is so simple. You can publish to LinkedIn and Instagram straight from Asana. That's it. One tool for your planning, for your team collaboration, and for the final publishing. Think about it. Every single task can now just, boom, become a post. This is a pretty big shift in how you think about your tools. The goal isn't just to plug Asana into your social media. No, it's about transforming what Asana is. Suddenly, your project management tool becomes this powerful platform for all your marketing and even for employee advocacy, without you ever having to leave that familiar Asana environment. Okay, I know what you're probably thinking. This sounds great, but is it going to be a huge pain to set up? And that's a totally fair question. But the whole thing is designed to be super simple. Let's just walk through the 3 quick steps to get you up and running. Seriously, it's this easy. Step 1, you add the Sociana app right inside the Asana project you're working in. Step 2, you connect your social media accounts. You just create what they call a source to link that specific project to your LinkedIn or Instagram. And step 3, well, that's it. You're done. You're ready to publish. Every task in that project can now be a post. They actually say this themselves, and I kind of have to agree. When you see that messy, complicated workflow just simplify all of a sudden, yeah, it really does feel like magic. All right, so how does this all-in-one approach really stack up against the other tools out there? Let's put Sociana head-to-head with some of the common alternatives and see what really makes it stand out. Okay, the biggest difference is right there in that first line. Stays in Asana. Sociana is the only one that gets a yes. The other solutions, they either make you use a whole separate publishing tool, which means more money and more hassle, or they force you to leave Asana completely. And that really is the key difference, isn't it? A unified workflow versus a broken, fragmented one. So what do you actually get with this unified workflow? Well, you basically unlock a bunch of new superpowers. And the best part is, they're all waiting for you inside the tool you're already in every single day. First off, you get full media support. And I don't just mean simple text posts. We're talking videos, reels, stories, posts with multiple images, the whole 9 yards. Oh, and here's a really cool one for all you LinkedIn users. You can just upload a PDF, and Sociana automatically turns it into one of those slick carousel posts. That feature alone is a huge time saver. Then you've got these awesome workflow power-ups. Of course, you can do all the basics, like @mentioning companies and adding hashtags. You can post to your personal profile or your company page, no problem. But the real game changer is that you can use Asana's own features. Like, you can use its built-in AI to help you write your posts, or use all the normal collaboration tools to get feedback from your team, all before you hit publish. All right. So we've seen the problem, that chaotic juggle, and we've seen the solution. If you're thinking, okay, I'm ready to fix my workflow, let's talk about how you can actually get started with Sociana. And here's the best part. You can try it out completely risk-free. Every single plan comes with a 7-day free trial, and you don't even need a credit card to get started. You can literally be up and running in a few minutes and just see for yourself how it all works. They keep it pretty simple with 2 main plans. You've got the starter plan, which is perfect if you're just managing one company's social media. That gets you 3 social accounts and 1 Asana project. Then there's the premium plan, which is really built for agencies or anyone who's a heavy user. That gives you unlimited accounts and unlimited projects. And hey, if you're part of a bigger team, especially if you're thinking about employee advocacy, where lots of people are posting, they do have a full enterprise plan for that too. So let's just end on this question, because I think it gets right to the point. Are you ready to trade all that workflow chaos for some focused creativity? Because that's really what this is all about. It's not just about being more efficient, it's about getting rid of that constant background stress from a messy workflow so you can have the peace of mind to focus on what actually matters, coming up with great ideas and connecting with your audience.